Hello folks and welcome back to IXION, where last week we did a lot of reshuffling. Sec 1's being reshuffled into a tier 2 space specialization area. Sector 2 is now a tier 2 space? Is it now tier 2 food? No, we're not near tier 2 food yet. Just there we have plentiful food at the moment. This farm is doing fantastical work, and we've also started expanding into this. We've decided that these two farms as a whole together can support like 6,000 people. And I was doing maths off camera for water of 2 full farms, and I did the maths on camera, was very, very bad. Off camera, 2 full farms takes up something like less than 100 ice per cycle. It's something like 120 ice per meal cycle. So like there's plenty. We've got a lot of space here for that. We have a lot of space for water here. I'm gonna use consuming that because this space here. Health center. The health center's here. We could move the health center over here as well. And this center does not do much as well. We have to start waking people up again. We need to wake up another 330 people. Do we have the living quarters for this? No need for living quarters. Living quarters here. We need another 400 living quarters here. Or we could spread the love around. There's space for another 80 people there, another 40 people there, another 40 people there. There's space to mess around, I guess. We still need to get at least another couple of hundred in here. Let's see, we have 162 times 4. 60 times 4 is 240, is 648. Which is fine, because if the rest of them are in demotic quarters, it's guaranteed to be okay. So I'll build another. I'm going to build another cell housing with a single one of these, and then another demotic quarter as well. Start building that up there. We got stuff over here. Things that have been considered as well have been mooted around. Is if I move the health center to this sector over here. Although again, if we do that, we just do have now the worker use for it. I am tempted by that idea. I definitely am tempted by the idea of bringing the health center over here. There's no reason not to. We have spare capacity over here, and that means we can also bring. We can also put a drone bay here. We only have 1 drone bay per sector, but having an extra drone bay here will probably be very, very useful. It's not that hungry as far as power and workers are concerned. We have the workers for. We definitely have worker capacity for it here. That's not a problem at all. We have power. So yes, I will do that now. I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the. I'll speed it up. We'll bring in a health center here. Bring in the health center here. It'll take a while to get built, obviously, because they got to build the demotic quarter, they got to build the cell housing. This area needs the drones because this is going to send in. This is sending.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Sector 5. That's fine. Oh, they're going to build that. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, they'll be bringing once that's awake. Awake is probably the wrong word, right word. We'll tear this down. Once we've torn this down, we will build a drone bay in its place. Specifically, so we can shuffle food around a lot quicker. That's important. Because there's no food here at all in this area at all. Actually, that's a lie. There's food there. I speak lies. Lies were spoken. That's almost done. We're full on iron as well, aren't we? Yes, we are. I guess that's... Let's hold up everyone right now. Have we got... Bring in the silicon. Bring in the silicon, buddy. Where was it? Gruber, bring in some silicon. Because there's A, there's storage space for silicon here, and B, we can do stuff with the silicon once it's here. That's been built. Now that's been built, we have 2 of those. I'm happy to turn this off now. Yes, we will actually dismantle the building in its entirety. We will attempt to anyway. I might actually have to go here and say, no, you don't want any of this. And just empty this area entirely, please. Just a space for this to be taken. Otherwise, there's not going to be any space. I'm going to put a drone bay right here to help with moving of food around. I think it is important. At the same time, this all been built now. The living capacity in Sector 5 is now... no, wrong one. Is 1,467. So yeah, we can start waking people up again.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
The infirmary Sector 1's down, which means they've all been moved over here. Right. Okay. 15. Right, let's put that up to 80 again. No, 80. Sector 2. Why is Sector 2 alloy so high? I don't know. Why is Sector 2 alloy so high? I repurposed something else, didn't I, as alloy? Right. Do that there. That can go back down to like here. Build. Maintenance. Drone bay here. Build the drone bay there, so we'll have food being taken around by drones. Docking bay, Busan. We can move some ships over to here. Like, we don't need the science ship or the mining ship to be... Yes, we'll unassign Darwin and Brigandine. We'll assign those to this one. The Darwin, Brigandine, and the Darwin. This will need more people carrying skills. Is the Prydwen doing anything? The Prydwen is not doing anything at the moment. Neither is the Mule. Is mining to be done? There is a bunch more silicon to be grabbed here. Hydrogen. I don't need hydrogen. I really don't need hydrogen. I might send them to mine hydrogen just so it's there. They've got something to do with their lives because I don't need it. Silicon. Okay, we're breaking it again. Once that's done, I think that'll be the time to end the chapter. And we're pretty solid, and I do believe that we're doing okay here. Once this is awake, that's already empty bloody health wire. We'll turn off automatic compensation.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
That does drain waste very quickly. Yeah, I can have it turn on and just...
Completed its scale.
I wanted to build up a backlog, so if I ever need to turn it on, I can go boom, turn it on, and we have 60 days of waste. There you go. You're not doing. There you go. Start carrying this stuff around. Okay, how are we doing tech-wise? 113. We got these as well. We got the threat analysis all done. Hull temple. We haven't actually built a hull temple once yet. Stability. Exofighting dome is true stability everywhere, which is interesting. Not yet, but it's interesting to put that. Observatory reduces the hull integrity of this Tiqqun, but increases stability. We haven't got to the point yet where I feel it's required. So this makes it that makes it 2 stability with 1 power and increases hull. Oh, let's work on that. Workshop, we have Firestarter. Working at some of this up right. It's fine there, fine there. EKP engines are okay. Insect farms will never use again. Algae farms and crop farms okay. Mushroom walls. Memorials. Okay, so we need memorial. We haven't got food tier 2, but we have food tier 1. So the Kanatus, we can use that to improve stability there. We haven't... Have we got population tier 1? I don't think we've got population tier 1 yet, have we? I don't think we even have population tier 1 yet. That is a hecking concern. There's not even a population tier 1 yet here. I'm really confused about when this is going to trigger. Or if it's going to trigger. Okay. 250 to go. Yeah, Cult of Vital Impulse, that's now doing 2. That, so your happiness here is +4. Happiness here is +4. Happiness here is going to be +4. Yeah, because Marduk as well. Look at the 2 places that haven't got specialization have enough people living inside them that they trigger. Ooh, well, that said, you now live enough people living inside you that if I could want to, I could build an alternative life center here as well. It's 7.3, 5.4, 4.7 in sector 5. Oh, because we built that, of course. That's very power hungry. That's why that power has dropped as well. Build. Maintenance. Battery. There, please. Build that up. Okay, that's storing there. Looking over there. That's filling up. How much workers do you have spare here? Plentiful. Turn that on again. Research. Reduce the number of workers even more. Hang on, does that make it automatic? It's currently 20 workers here. Do I turn the electronics factory into like something that does not require workers at all? Intriguing if true. Intriguing if true. That's all I'm doing is I'm waiting for that to trigger. We have a moment of like, it's going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. $20 workers, it goes down to 0. 10. Oh, still fantastically useful. Right, that's now helping over there. It'll help shuffle that around. We haven't even built that yet, so you can have way more people living here. We also have over 400, so you can also have the living stuff here as well. I could totally put in an alternative life center here as well if I so wished. Stability. Yeah, that could fit there, and that would still give me another 200, another 2 stability. Little temple. Can't really put that anywhere here, though. That's not going to fit in this sector, even though there is space for it. The base would be there, and that would be too messy. We couldn't even build there if we wanted to. Yeah, not going to build here. Alternatively, we can put it here, where the where that water is. This is not going to be here. We definitely have no place to put this. There's going to be no cult of the temple here. Cult of the hull, sorry. Hull temple for the cult of the hull. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm going to put one down here. I am tempted to put one down here just to find out what the hell happens. Let's build at least one of these down here. I mean, you don't need it. You're already +3. You're already +3 or +4. This is +3. That's +3. That's +3. You were +4 a second ago. What changed? +4. Oh, the corpses thing is on and off. Okay, that'll disappear in time. There. We're gonna turn on that again because we need to keep our iron full. Bring in more people as well. Like I said, once we've woken up enough people, we're going to fill up the stocks anyway. So that when we go to a new sector, we have enough people to wake up there regardless. I want to just finish up the loop. There's no reason to do this, other than neatness sake, but I kind of wanted to do that. Just to say that we did. Okay. Anything else happening outside here? No, I mean, we know that there isn't. We're fairly confident there's nothing of any use here anywhere. Bunch of hydrogen there. Water and carbon over there. You know, what I could do is just build a bunch of storage space just to have a bunch of storage of everything. Praise the hull. Build the hull temple. We have a hull temple. +1 stability in the sector. Sure, I guess. I suppose. Now you're +5. Why are you +5 now? What happened? You're +6 now. You're at +4. With that, there's like... I'm very confused. The negatives are the same, by the way. We've got 3, 5. Hull Temple Alternative Life Center. Well, the Hull Temple, we researched that's now plus... Hull Temple gives a +2. That gives a +1. That did trigger, right? We did get that one. Yes, that should be 2, not 1.
Has completed its game.
How odd. Right, come on. 150 to go. 150 to go. Let's get this.
An accident has occurred in the
Why is the
Tyqqun.
stock width so high, by the way? There's a lot of storage space in this area, in this place, and I don't know why they don't fill it up. Why don't they just fill this up? There's a lot of space here. There's nothing else that's going to be doing in here, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm incorrect, and there will be something here eventually. But so far, there's nothing there, so... I do wonder why that... This seems to bounce around a lot more. Not entirely sure. Hull per cycle. If I turn this on... 9 per cycle. Yeah, that's fine. Just to fill it up again. 8 per cycle. Apparently the more you have turned on, the less the repairs cost. But that's clearly demonstrably not true. Am I going to be maxed out again? Yeah, we're maxed out again. It's ultimately irrelevant. 130 to go. How many workers you got here? About 50 workers spare. Here we have about 80 workers spare. Here we have about 90 workers spare. Here we have about 160 workers spare. My god, this place has got a lot of spare workers, huh? A lot of spare workers in this sector. What can we do with that? Is you can have space for that one there, and one can go there. Right? So if you did this, and that gives me a space for a 4x4 there. I'm not going to do that now, but that's a space for 4x4. 4x8, 7x7, 7x7 is 5x6. 8x4. No. Didn't think so, but 4x6. I could put insect farm is 4x8. No. Mess hole 4x6. We could put a mess hole there. Actually, if I put a mess hole here, I know for a fact I'll always have space in this mess hole. We know for a fact this will always be the case. Therefore, I can move that to there, which means that this becomes a space that's more available for us. We can do more with this space here. This is going to be what, a 6x6? I can make a 6x6 be more productive than a mess hole, I think. Wait until after this mess. Wait until after this mess cycle. Yeah, no, we don't need to do that now. We'll transfer the food to there. We'll fill that up. We'll empty that out.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
5 people here. Don't need feeding sector 5. Oh, we finally hit the level where this cannot feed everyone in the sector. Aha! We finally hit the not everyone can be fed in this sector by this mess hall. Which means I want to build a second mess hall somewhere. I mean, the alternative lesson could go elsewhere, couldn't it? I could put like mess hall here. Actually, can I? Yeah, I could totally do like mess hall here, and then need to put the alternative life center somewhere else. Fine, let's mess this around because I've got not much else to do at the moment. Put that there briefly. Then I'll tear this place down, build it over here somewhere. I'll put the 2 mess holes over here, which leaves me that space over there for, I don't know, something else. We don't even need this here anymore, do we? Because that exists. Yeah, 30 people are hungry. The 2 actives are required to feed this area. Yeah, we're working on it. We are working on it. Fret not, lest ye be fretted. Enough food to sort for 5 meals. Come on, robot. Get over here, build it, so you can store up more people. We're at 80 people left to go. The second we've woken up all the people we need to wake up, we're gonna go, excuse me, no, stop this shenanigans. Right, everyone's fed here. They're starving. They'll eat now, surely. Yeah, eat now, please. Thank you. Make sure they're all fed properly. They're all fed. Okay, in which case, now we have +5. So I'm going to take this down temporarily. And build a new one. I really wish I could, like, properly do the transfer over. It doesn't quite work that way. I'm gonna have there's gonna be a problem here where this is gonna run over one size. Yes, it is. Okay, sector 5. Okay. 15? Are you being used mainly? You shouldn't be. Right. So you do that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Okay. Take that out there. Good. I can put that back down over there. And we can now build... Alternative Life Center can get built over here. I'm gonna put that there, because if I do this here, there's a 4 at the back there I want to use. There's also a 9x9 space here. Let me go do that. Then you'll do food. We'll do a couple of mess halls down here. Once these are built up, we can get rid of this stuff, and here we'll have a 5x6 over there. We can make use of that. Food production is slightly below normal, or below required. But we can just turn this on now. You just go like, excuse me, hello. Turn it on again, and now our food production is massive. Exceeding capacity. Reach 3,079 population. That's a very specific number. Is there a meaning behind that number I have not quite gathered? Is there a meaning behind 3,079? Right, that's built over there. Lovely. Which is nice. That's gonna get built over there. Once these are built, these two can get taken down. 31 homeless. We'll build another demotic quarter or something. Right, that's built in there. We can... It's a meal cycle. Take that. Let's rent these two down. There's enough stuff capacity here they can get filled out while we're waiting for it here. I can probably close that down. Now that we have food storage capacity here, that can probably get shut down. If I'm being brutally honest, that can probably get removed. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna let's shut this down. The food's gonna get shuffled into these two, no problem. I can remove this road as well. Is that a 5 or a 6? Hang on, population. It's a 6. I can actually put a demotic quarter here as well. Let's put a demotic quarter there.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
That's there, done. It's there. So this will get emptied out here, like two meal cycles, and it'll be empty completely. It's not a problem at all. Come on, two more people. Let's go. There we go. We have woken up everybody. Incoming transmission.
IXION is ready to perform a vol jump on your order.
Right, end of the chapter time. Let's just fill up stocks of everything. We have full that. Let's fill up. Well, this is nothing else to carry other than cryonic pods. Let's finish up the cryonic pods here. Make sure that's loaded up. Let us. You are not. We'll finish that up, and once you're done with that, go there. Water, I'm fairly certain we're full of water. I'm 100% sure that we're completely maxed out on water. And that's done anyway, so we can turn that on as well. That was waste. Yeah, waste is being stockpiled at the moment. Well, once that's done, this will be okay. That'll be fine over here. It's not quite empty. That's not quite full yet, but it's working on it. Right, that's full there. After the next meal cycle, that'll probably be empty. No, it won't be empty. We're losing 80. That's fine there. We have 7.3, 4.8, sector 2. Let's see if we can get more. Can we sneak a battery in here somewhere? We can probably put a battery in there, can't we?
An accident has occurred.
Maintenance. Again, we can get a battery in there, or we can just turn off the water treatment center. That'll immediately solve all power problems in this area. The power consumption here is mainly being driven. A full, anywhere between 20 to 25% of that is just that entirely. So, again, I'll do the vol jump at the beginning of the next episode. So let's just do last minute fillings of things. We're full in of carbon. That's fine. We have no problem with carbon at the moment. I want to fill up as much stock as possible of alloy. We're full of alloy. Fill up on as much silicon as we can get. God, we can turn this off as well. It's not even required right now. Turn that off. Right. Is that filled up? Almost. It's almost full. The Pridwin can come back, and that's going to be the Pridwin done. You're bringing in a bunch of silicon. How much silicon's left out in space? 145 worth of silicon. Gruber can carry a chunk at a time, I'm sure. We could research docking bay. We can make docking and undocking faster. You know what? Do these. Let's get the stock. We can load and unload faster, and also we can store more resources. We can help increase our storage stuff. I'll do this stuff. I'll do the last little moments of getting all the resources off camera. Just there's no reason. There's no real reason to do it on camera. So these unload faster. That is total capacity we have is 1320. Because because a lot of sectors aren't using it properly, and I could outsource a bunch of the stuff to this sector. And sector 2 has sector 2 has a storage capacity for alloy. Put it up to 300. So it creates space here to fill up alloy. The more alloy I can carry with me, the better it's going to be for everyone. Waste production. Over 5 cycles, we're actually generating. Really? We're actually generating that much now. We've almost got to the point where we have really, really good. Is it one of those moments? Do I put a drone bay here for the sole reason of ferrying waste around? Your waste is you're holding that much waste specifically for the purposes of the treatment centers. Okay, you've shuffled as much waste over there as you can. That's alloy as you can. Alloy is over here. You're still using it. You're transferring waste over. Yeah, it's fine. That's filling up there. How much left in the 90 silicon to go. Carbon we're full up on. I mean, do I want to pick up more hydrogen? No, not really. It is the most abundant in the universe. You're going to fill up with even more water now. You did immediately. Atet's been there waiting for ages to do that. Atet's been waiting for ages to get that deployed. So it's fine. Our food production is now almost maxed out. The point where actually I can, you know what, turn that off. That lowers it down to 95. I can turn these on now. That turns it to 106. There you go. You have just enough. Let's transfer all that stuff around. Right, bringing in iron. We will need more power before too long. We are running There's definitely an upper limit to how much power I need, isn't there? There's definitely an upper limit to how much power we get. We'll get another 100 and... Oh, I haven't built that one yet. Okay. I was gonna say 208, 216, but no, there's another 54 at the top of that, so it'd be what? 222, 272 power additional. I could totally build this large solar panel now as well, couldn't I? Happy New Year! Right, folks, I'm going to call the episode now. I'm going to do a lot of this stockpiling off camera. And I might even build the next solar panel off camera as well, just to get it done. We'll get it done, we'll get it built up. And I'll catch you all beginning of next episode where we will jump into the next sector. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.